Welcome back, everybody. This is my Nationals pickup. We took the family to the National, first time ever going. We got a bunch of stuff, a little bit of mail day put in with this, but most of this was purchased at the National, and I just wanted to go through and show you guys what I purchased. Uh, Purchased some soccer, some baseball, and some football. Didn't really do any basketball. Um, First time going to the National. We'll just go through this as I'm talking. It's a nice auto. Out of 10. First time going to the National. Tried to watch as many videos and read as many chats as I could to kind of know what to expect. Pretty much on par with what everyone was saying. The only thing that was the major issue was that everything I had read and seen before is that internet was very, very slowed. That it drained your phone really quickly. In this case, internet was almost non-existent. So you really had to be up on what the things you were looking for were going for, because it was very hard for the dealers to comp your items, and it was very hard for you to comp the dealer's items. They did have internet for purchase there, which was like $80 a piece, and the people that purchased that were still having issues with the internet, so that wasn't even worth it. Other than that, it was about as busy as I thought it was going to be. This was in Atlantic City. Not the greatest of areas. I really don't understand why that area is not a little more developed. It has the casinos, it has some nice hotels and stuff, and an outlet mall. But there's a lot of poverty, a lot of empty buildings in between, a lot of lots that are open. I don't know why someone hasn't swooped in and just bought all the real estate and really, really developed it as a party town, if that's what you're going to do. Overall, though, I had a pretty good experience. I would say that, and this was about what I expected, is that there wasn't a whole lot of middle priced items. It was either really cheap or items that were in the over $1,000. There wasn't a whole lot of, $100 to $300 cards. So that was a little frustrating for the average buyer, because that's usually what sells the best at shows. I was looking to pick up stuff for my bins and stuff that I could grade, and I think I did a decent job at it, but we'll see once I start sending some of this out and once I do my next show how I really did. A little disappointed with how many soccer sellers there were. There really was only like 2 big ones. I probably saw 5 times as much hockey stuff as I did soccer stuff. World Cup right around the corner. I thought that would be a little bit different. Of course, there was plenty of Herberts, Burrows, Mac Jones, Trey Lance. All those that you would expect. A little bit above market value. Again, if you're paying that much for a table, you can expect there to be a little bit of a premium. And plus, when you have close to 100,000 people looking at your items, you always don't have to have the cheapest of the cheap price, because people are there to buy. People have money in their pocket. They want to come home with the coolest thing they saw. I didn't think I was a fan of these pristine from just the images I was seeing online, but in person they're actually pretty sharp. Picked these up cheap for my Cincinnati bin I have at the local shows. Again, this was the very first National we went to. Took the whole family, made it a whole excursion. I had to throw in a few extra stuff for them because not everyone in the family is into sports cards. We ended up driving, so we stopped. Again, I'm just outside the Cincinnati area. We stopped in Pittsburgh on the way. Saw a Pirates game. Beautiful stadium, by the way. And we saw a little history. We stopped at Gettysburg, spent the night there. Really, really awesome place. If you haven't been there, definitely recommend it. After Gettysburg, we went to, it's a nice Vlad out of 25 on card. Flawless is always awesome. After Gettysburg, we went on to Philadelphia, saw a Phillies game, saw some more history, saw the Liberty Bell, and Brian Hayes, saw him play when we were in Pittsburgh. And then from Philadelphia, obviously, we went to Atlantic City. Only a skip and a jump from there, I think a little over an hour. Nice Beltran patch. About a 3. Saw 2 of these. These are almost identical. Both had really, really sweet patches. 2 of the top rookies from last year. On card autos. Nice Mountcastle. Out of 15. Again, flawless. Really thought this card was underrated and underpriced. This is a Craig Biggio. Not a huge fan of Beckett, but this is an early National Treasures. It is a sticker auto, but it is out of 3, and everyone likes the logos. That's a Russell Athletic logo, which is what he wore in the 90s. Real sweet card. BGS 95. Auto 9. Really like this pickup, even though it was only an 8. This is a Lou Brock on card auto. 2 sweet patches. This is only out of 5. Again from Flawless. Was definitely focused on buying Flawless wherever I could find a deal. Was also really looking for Panini 1 and didn't end up finding a ton of that stuff other than the $1,500 Trevor Lawrence's, Mac Jones, Trey Lance. There's a Ryan Sandberg Flawless out of 15 on card. Beautiful card. So this stack right here I got from Santiago Sports. I remember because we had a long conversation with it. These are almost all game used. Really good for the bins early. National Treasures. Nothing huge, but definitely all well-known names. People are always looking for game used patches, early National Treasure stuff, so I figured this was worth the pickup. I'm not going to make a ton off of it, but just having stuff that is kind of hard to find nowadays. Appreciate the conversation with Santiago Sports as well. Comes off a little rough sometimes at some of his YouTube channels, but couldn't have been a nicer guy in person. Rudy Johnson. Elijah Moore. Beautiful sealed immaculate. Allen Robinson. Probably primed for a big year this year in LA. Reggie Wayne. Picked up a few of the Boomer Esiason immaculates. There's a Paris Campbell. I think he's going to emerge this year, finally healthy. Of course, you know I have a lot of AJ Green stuff. This one out of 4. There's the second Boomer. Some more AJ Greens. Gio Bernard. AJ Green. Some nice Kurt Warner. 25. Pushman Zada. Geno Atkins. Beautiful patch. 25. Real good autograph from him too. Another Paris Campbell sealed. Got that real cheap. Again, I think he's going to be emerging for them this year. Pushman Zada again. Another local guy. Went to high school right around here. Sean Alexander. AJ Green. Sean Alexander. Chris Collinsworth. Not one you see very often, even though this is out of 99. The Paris Campbell, Josh Jacobs, out of 75. Chase Claypool rookie on card, immaculate. Pulled this out of a pack, just a base. Mac Jones, Lamar Jackson, that's out of a T-Mall, out of 39. Jalen Waddle, refractor rookie. Ended up getting this card with a few other cards. This is an Aaron Rodgers autograph out of 10, triple patch. The dealer was up for a little gambling. We did a $200 flip. I ended up winning the flip. The bundle was either $800 or $1,000. Ended up getting it for $800, along with the Vlad that I showed earlier, and then a few lesser cards. Really happy with that. Denzel Mims, Dwight Freeney, Phillip Rivers out of 5. Another Paris Campbell. Again, he was too cheap in my opinion. Mike Singletary. Here's a Ruby Khalil Mack sealed out of 15. Saquon Barkley rookie card. Steve Largent. Here's a Tyler Boyd 1 of 1. He's going to break a few receiving records this year for the Bengals. I actually bid on this on eBay a few months ago, and then ended up showing up at the show. Ended up trading into it a little bit. Not too bad. Another Bengals 1 of 1. This is a white box. This is a T. Higgins. Ended up getting this from Kentucky Roadshow. They had a booth right in the middle. Real nice people. I ended up trading him an AJ Green 101 and a few other things and a little cash. And I got the T. Higgins rookie card 1 of 1. Again, it's a white box. Really happy with that. Of course, what would be a show without a Justin Herbert? This is Obsidian. This is a beautiful, beautiful autograph. Everything looks super, super clean. This was actually a mail purchase while I was at the show. Came home to it. 2 out of 5. Justin Herbert. Second year, but any Herbert autograph out of 5 or less, you gotta pick it up. I also picked up an Aaron Judge Flawless card. It was out of 5, on card auto, sweet patch with a stripe. Ended up trading it plus some cash for this bad boy. This is a Najee Harris booklet from National Treasures. This is out of 10. I was definitely looking to get a Najee Harris. People are always asking me for Steelers stuff at the shows. And of course, one of the sweetest patches you'll ever see, the NFL logo from the football. Really, really excited to get this one in. And as you can see, 5 out of 10. So 2 biggest purchases, the Herbert and the Najee Harris. T. Higgins will do really good as well. Overall, pretty good time. Definitely need to bring a lot of money if you're going to one of these shows. Definitely expect to be, crammed in there, and expect for your internet not to work. So be prepared. Take notes on what things are worth. Be ready to have things comped out before you get there on stuff you might be looking for, and find some stuff that is fun to you, that it has the wow factor that you're going to enjoy whether you sell it or not. Anyways, appreciate you checking in this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll be back again soon.